Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars, but with a twist, a blast from the past with Walkback Wednesday. Let's do it. Our first one is from Clean Relationship 59. Please mark your calendars for this year's Santa photos, offered free to the public. Please follow instructions for checking in to here with your photos. There will be a photo contest with prizes for first place, random selection. Details to come closer to the photo and check-in period. Santa photos. We'll be hosting Santa photos on December 17th and 18th. The times are as follows. Saturday, December 17th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Santa will be on break from 5:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, December 18th, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. We will not be selling photos this year. We're offering this weekend only for parents to take their own free photos.
They need to do it all December, cause some kids can't come them 2 days.
They're doing it for free, so if they were to do it all of December, then somebody's gonna have to be paid at some point, and if they actually put a price to that, I'm sure you'd comment complaining about that as well. This next one is by CBSAR23.
Hi, a couple months ago I inquired if someone would be interested in co-parenting my Yorkie and Shih Tzu in their own home. There was some confusion. I'm not looking for sitters. This is for someone or a couple who loves dogs but don't want a full-time commitment or financial responsibility of owning a dog. I will still be responsible for their grooming, food, and vaccines. The co-parenting won't involve more than 50% of the time. It can be less depending on how much time you would like to spend with them. Preferably if you live in this area, and if you don't own other pets since most dogs tend to be territorial.
You say you're not looking for a sitter, but having somebody take your dog literally 50% of the time, I'm pretty sure that constitutes as somebody sitting your dog. This next one is from D. Jules.
Private room, person with home health experience, $400. Here, we have a unique housing opportunity for a person with home health aid experience in the Patterson area. We have private room in a 2-bedroom apartment available for close to no rent in exchange for light personal care services for a senior citizen, bedbound. This situation would be ideal for a working home health aide or nurse. A little time in the morning and a little time in the evening. Email for more details. Please include a cell phone number for quicker response. Set to begin this month, May. Background check required.
I'm honestly curious what their definition of light personal care services is, because I just feel like if somebody's bedbound, then they're gonna need somebody to be waiting on them hand and foot, but I could be completely wrong too. This next one is by RFL Arrow.
Scripter needed. Description. We're looking for a scripter. We need one for a party system and more. We also need someone to redo all of our scripts so they can work better. You will also be expected to work with us for a while. You will also be working from 12 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. or later. Requirements. You must have 1 to 2 years experience in scripting. Must have Discord and be able to work when needed. You will be working about 5 to 6 days a week for free because we have no Robux. You will also have to join our Roblox group. Skills, scripting and programmer. Compensation. You will be working for free because we have nothing to give.
In a situation like that, I'd say it would probably be best for you or whoever's running your server to learn how to code and script and be able to do all that yourself. The fact that you're trying to offset your work, unpaid on top of that, to somebody else that's not even affiliated with your project, I just facepalm. This next one is from Nowhereman13, HK3100. If you want it, come to here. I will even gift you the role of film, battery, and developer, which amounts to about $250. I don't shoot black and white anymore, so I am giving it away.
I can be very honest and tell you, sell it as fast as you can for your price. I will only pay $2,600. And at the eBay, I asked for a cheaper price and I got a good offer from them. I can't tell you who, but I got a good price.
Then buy it from them. Why haggle with me?
If you change your mind, I'd be here, and I'll pay $2,600, but as I said, your price is fair. 'Cause I try to be fair and I asked you first.
If you don't buy it from me, then whichever order is pointless.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to be honest.
You either want it or not, so let's stop the haggling. You know, the irony here is, you know for a fact they aren't getting it for a lower price anywhere else, because if they were, why would they be wasting their time here? This next one is by Ezomaniac.
Marketing opportunity, first name here. Hi, we're renovating our home and planning a fabulous garden makeover. We're going to be sharing this complete transformation into a stunning home and garden on Instagram. Included in our plans is an amazing outdoor entertaining zone with deck or patio, pergola, outdoor cinema, large unshaped sofa, festoon lighting, cedar panels, fire pit, and beautiful planting to elevate the whole area into an incredible area perfect for socializing. We would like to offer you the opportunity to offer products and labor towards our exciting project, Bagging Buckinghamshire. Please let me know if you would like to be a part of this. We have lots of other interested parties and we'll be planning to make a start soon, ready for a big reveal in spring 2023. This will be a fantastic marketing and PR opportunity for you. I hope you will join in with our exciting project. Please let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you. Best, Begs.
So in other words, you're trying to just get all of this free work and labor for free to show it off on Instagram and what, have parties there or something? Obviously it's something that's going to mainly benefit you, so I just don't see it happening without you coughing up some money. And our final one is from It's AJ Baby. Typical long-time lurker, first-time poster. This just happened and the only word that comes to mind is wow. The previous owner of my house, H, called a few days ago, interested in buying the hot tub I have on my lower deck. I bought the house from him including the hot tub and shed. When he sold the property to me, he was in an on and off again relationship with his now wife, Karen. I told him in the first phone call I'd want to take some time to think on it and do some research. I don't use the hot tub, haven't in the year I've lived here, so I was open to selling it. Through his own admission, it was worth $12,000 brand new 2 years ago and has seen very light use. No cosmetic damage besides being dirty. So while playing phone tag with him over the next couple days, I had the number of around $8,000 to $9,000 to be expected for it. Out of the blue, 2 days ago, Karen calls me and begins to chat with me about the hot tub. I start with asking how they plan to move it. She says they'll hire professional movers, and then I asked what they were thinking as far as pricing goes. She goes into this long monologue about how they've put in a lot of sweat equity into the home. They were the ones to buy it and set it up, yada yada yada, and then tells me they're looking around $3,000 for it. Taken aback a bit, I told her I'd have to think on it and that further negotiations would probably be coming. She sounded very annoyed and rushed the entire time on the phone with me, like she was working and I was inconveniencing her, even though she called me. Fast forward to today. Obviously, I decided not to go through with the sale, and to be gentle about it, I called H and told him that I didn't want to sell it because it is part of the home's value. Partially true, but I didn't want to come out and say that they, or rather Karen, tried to offensively lowball me. H was very understanding and asked me, sounding almost scared, to please text Karen and let her know before H got home. Weird request at the time, but okay, sure. Come to find out, I'm sure he knew what her reaction would be and didn't want to take the full heat for it. I texted her explaining what I told H and she texted me back,
We left you a super clean place.
It had mold.
And had a lot of sweat equity invested.
A couch and shed a company put in.
You personally did not make those improvements.
I made others.
Yet you will capitalize on those improvements.
That's how real estate works. She then went on to call me as greedy as the market and that asking for the tub wasn't unreasonable because
it was barely used at all. And best wishes on getting what you think you deserve for our improvements.
I've yet to send a reply because I have no idea what to say to her. Edit: the home sale process was different than a typical closing. I live in a park model on leased land. I own the home and all improvements on the land. I bought directly from the previous owner, with due diligence of course, including the title and a bill of sale, and supporting documents as to what went with the property. And wouldn't you guess, that includes the hot tub. Edit 2. A couple of people have mentioned depreciation on the hot tub, and that in the majority of cases, it doesn't add much to the value of the home. For me, selling or not selling the hot tub wasn't that deep. I didn't have to sell it or really have a large desire to, so if I didn't feel it personally worth it to me, I wasn't going to sell it. In most cases, yeah, what I wanted might have been a lot for it, but they had other options than buying mine. They live 45 minutes closer to the store they bought mine from, and they would still be paying significantly less than getting a new one and setting it up. In my neighborhood, a lot of the homes are bought as vacation rentals, Airbnbs, and retirement spots. The vast majority of them. To me, keeping the hot tub and selling it with the house is worth more than the $3K and having to deal with K&H. This isn't my first experience with them being entitled, just the most pronounced. I mean, when you're selling a house and you actually list what's going with the house and it's in the paperwork, I don't really think you have a leg to stand on you paid for it because you got paid for the house. Part of me does wonder if this sale would have gone through if Karen didn't try to call and have her way. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.